Good morning, everybody. I'm very, very happy to see you here. Actually, this day is a dream come true for me. I'm convinced that aid transparency is a very important topic. In 2008, the international community agreed in Accra aid transparency is a precondition for effective development aid. It's a precondition for good planning, for efficient programming. It's a precondition to curb corruption and to allow citizens to get involved themselves in development cooperation. So I think it's not an add-on, it's really a fundamental issue in development cooperation. So I think it's high time to talk about aid transparency. The OECD has recently published an evaluation of the aid effectiveness process, the Paris and Accra process, and the results of this evaluation are that progress in aid effectiveness has been relatively moderate. Particularly in aid transparency, progress has been slow, and again, particularly on the donor side. So I think it is really high time for all of us to get together and discuss aid transparency. It's high time to get our acts together in every agency, in every NGO, in every country, and talk about aid transparency and see how we can promote this. This is why I wanted to organize this conference, and this is why we're here today, and this is why I'm very, very happy that you are here with me. The goal, more precisely, of this day is to illustrate that aid transparency is indeed possible. It's not a phantasma, as one aid colleague just told me 3 days ago, actually. It is really, there are agencies like the Dutch Ministry of Foreign Affairs who are moving and pushing ahead in aid transparency. The second goal is to put the issue of aid transparency in the larger context of open data. I think it is really important to realize that aid transparency is not just an issue of some geeky people talking about aid effectiveness. It is a paradigm change in politics generally. We have the paradigm of openness becoming more and more strong in politics generally. You have seen the Open Government Partnership, I think 10 days ago, that has been launched in the United States. We have the European Commission who's pushing ahead with open data. We have initiatives like the Berlin Open Data Platform. It is coming. Open data is coming, and I think it's really important for us in development cooperation to realize this. Even if we may not like it, we have to deal with this issue, and we have to discuss how to move ahead with aid transparency and open data in concrete terms. So yes, this is why this is what we're going to do today, and maybe the last goal is to demonstrate concrete examples of aid transparency and open data, just to illustrate what we're talking about here, and to give you the chance to go away this evening, this afternoon, with concrete ideas of what could be done in terms of aid transparency in the short and medium term. I wish to thank all those who have been involved in making this conference possible. The organizations behind this conference are Transparency International Germany, the Open Knowledge Foundation, the Heinrich Böll Foundation, and OpenAid. I particularly want to thank the Heinrich Böll Foundation, who has made available this beautiful conference venue here for us, and has provided a lot of logistical and financial support for this conference. I want to mention Joanna Barakowska, who has, Joanna, please can you show your hand, has invested a lot of time and energy to make this happen. Heike Löschmann, also from the Böll Foundation, who has agreed to put up this conference, and Eva Klakel, do we have Eva here somewhere, and her team were helping us to have a good day here and to have the logistics in place. This conference would not have been possible with other sponsors. One, Germany, Oxfam, Germany, the Secretariat of Transparency International, and the Land Coalition. Thank you very much for your generous support. We have the Open for Change network from the Netherlands, who's participating in some of the sessions here today. Rolf Kleef is representing them and also representing the Dutch NGO network Pathos. Rolf, there's Rolf. Thank you very much for being here. And most of all, of course, I want to thank the presenters who made some of you a long way, Prasanas from the World Bank, Ronald from the Netherlands, Barris from Geneva. Thank you very much for coming, all the other presenters as well, making this happen. Thank you for our moderators, facilitators, Christian and Geraldine. I think we have a very good team here to guide us through the day. I'm convinced we have an exciting program for you, and I wish you a very good day, and I wish you will go away tonight inspired with good ideas on aid transparency. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Claudia. Yes, and I would really ask you all to